So Mads Mikkelsen gave an interview the other day, and there's some stuff in here that I would like to talk about, though I don't think we should read too much into it. But what he says here is really interesting. So Mads Mikkelsen on replacing JD in Fantastic Beasts and why Depp might come back. So a little bit of a TLDR in case you don't know. JD was in the third Fantastic Beasts movie. I have not watched any of these movies. I hear that they're not very good, so I just never bothered to watch them. I do like the Harry Potter movies, but Fantastic Beasts just didn't really pull me in. So I don't know if these are good movies or not. I have no clue. All I know is it was funny watching the third one bomb because Warner decided to cut ties with him after the UK trial, and then they decided to release the movie in the first week of the American trial to remind everybody that they kicked him out of the movie or something. I don't know. A terrible business decision to do that. It's awful, awful business decision. Somebody should have delayed the movie or something or premiered it before that trial, but it's too late now. So Mads Mikkelsen is saying that who knows if he'll be back. Well, first off, who knows if they'll even do another Fantastic Beasts? I don't know, but here's what he had to say. And I want to be clear, I like Mads Mikkelsen as an actor. I don't know too much about him as a person. From everything I've seen, he seems like an okay guy. I don't think he took the role, right, but it was for payday. He was also very kind about it and was supportive of JD and said he was a great actor and stuff. So, you can't blame someone for taking the role. They're just getting a paycheck. It's a job. But here's what he says in this interview, and I think that this is interesting. It was very intimidating. He's talking about replacing JD. Obviously, well, now the course has changed. He won the suit, the court case. So let's see if he comes back. He might. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's an amazing actor. I think he did a fantastic job. Having said that, I could not copy it. There was no way I could just copy it because it's so much him. It would be creative suicide. So we had to come up with something else, something that was mine, and build a bridge between him and me. So yes, it was intimidating. His fans were very, very sweet, but they were also very stubborn. I didn't interact too much with them, but I could understand why they had their hearts broken. I think some of them were probably being mean to him. I don't support that. It's not his fault. Warner did that. But he did say some nice things there. But what's interesting, of course, is that he's saying he might come back. Anything could be possible. Now, I don't want to read too much into that. Who knows? But what I do know is that his career is on the upswing right now. According to several public relations professionals. From Insider, JD's new directing deal is the latest sign his career is on the upswing after the AH trial, PR pros say. JD is directing a movie for the first time in 25 years on the heels of his trial. Now, what's interesting about that is Al Pacino's attached to it, which is a big name that puts a lot into it. He's also got his new movie coming out. He just had a career seven-figure deal with Dior for the cologne. And he also was doing that Beck tour. And this is what the pros are saying about this, the PR pros. JD is directing a movie again. Public relations professionals told Insider that his career appears to be on the upswing. JD was always likely to emerge from the legal saga with plenty of opportunities left in his case, one expert said, because he won public opinion. And even if that appeal goes through, he'll win it again. What's funny, though, is you can tell that she's kind of scared. I'll come back to this. So here's what's going on with this. So I didn't know this when I covered this yesterday. It was breaking news. So I wanted to get out there It's the YouTube game. But I didn't know, and I know now, that the lawyers that she hired are the number one Constitution defense lawyers in the country. At least according to DUI Guy on Twitter. That's what he was saying, and I believe it. That's interesting. How did she afford them? How is she paying for them? That's a question that a lot of people are asking, and the obvious answer to that is her book deal. About $15 million was the number being kicked around by multiple people, and I tend to believe it because even though I think it's safe to say the publishing house that's going to pay that money won't see it back, they think that they will. They think that they'll see that money. They're not going to, but they think it's a safe bet. So I don't know if she's worked out some kind of deal with them or what, but the lawyers that she's got now are a lot better than the one she was using before. And she's still using Rottenborn, but he's kind of there as just a guy to help out. The two new lawyers are the two front people, the two front men for her. Those will be the two primarily talking during the trial if there's a new one, if that happens. And I don't think it's going to happen. I guess it will depend on the one-day appeal, because from what I understand how this works is both sides get to present a case, and then the judges, they get their decision out, and then we'll find out. I don't think she's going to win the appeal. But her having top lawyers in the country might actually help that. I didn't know that, and that's kind of crazy. I wonder, where is she getting the money for them? Because she can't have much left. And some people are saying that the reason that she sold that desert house was to pay for the new lawyers, which kind of would make sense. So she's selling off assets to pay for the new lawyers. And she has not paid for them for the entire case, by the way. She's just paying them for the appeal. I'm thinking if they win the appeal, then she would keep paying them. But right now, it's just for that appeal. And then she'll keep paying them after. She wanted to get Elaine's crazy ass out of there. So, I don't know. This is crazy stuff. I do wonder what's going to happen now. I don't think she's going to win the appeal. I don't. But having the best lawyers in the country will help a little bit. I mean, come on. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.